Brian Little.
Japan.
Brian Little.
Japan.
Brian Little.
Japan.
Ryan Little.
Japan. No! First one? First one? Oh, no! Come on! Come on! No, oh, it's alive! It's alive! No! Oh, God! Come here. Eat. Get rid of it! Eric coming in like every night. Light him up.
Jack it up.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Shiny! 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 We have to get Merlin. We have to get Merlin. What is it? What is it? What is it? Water orb, I have this. Done. Gabby, go. Ooh. Oh my God.
You know what the stakes are for this.
What, I see for the count?
Our marriage.
Microphone check. Microphone. Checkity check check checks. In the checkity chat chats. We got mic checks. Where do we got mic checks coming from? We got mic checks from... who we got? We got Shiny too. We got Crispy Puff, Gabe, Rita, Aether, Perez, Amelia, Aaron, Becky, Lily, Brian, Lobo, Michael, Aether, Nikki, Beardo Gaming, Zachary with the mic checks, Cindy with the mic checks over on Twitch, along with Rowan. Whoa, what is good, Rowan? An OG of the community. Bars, Rowan reports over on Twitch. Rowan, how are you? Oh my God. I feel like it's been a dog's age. I still stalk you from time to time on Instagram. But how are you, Rowan? The Paper Dragon with hello everyone over on Twitch, as well as Callum. And we got Dan over there. the trio, I'm assuming, over there. DB and Jay. Oh my gosh. Y'all coming in hot. We're supposed to be on YouTube too. Dan, you can be wherever you want. You can be wherever you want. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Cindy, I was just about to put that poll up there. Thank you for doing it. Hey, thanks for the follow over on Twitch, Mr. Meow Nandez. I love the name. That sound is accurate if I'm in the trio. Happy to be here, says Jaguar Archery. Lauren is here with the mic checks as well as Giovanni Baker. Baker! What is good? Nick and Angie with the yos. What's been the word? What's the bean word? I forgot to put up a poll. I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to put up a poll right now for the bean word over on the U's and the tubes right quick for you guys. But while I'm doing that, yo, this is your boy James over at XpectoGO, bringing you guys the latest and greatest and Hogwarts Legacy content. I'm just going to cut right to it. We also cover Harry Potter content as well, whether that be the theme parks, movies, TV shows, merch, of course, gaming like Harry Potter Wizards Unite. Oh my gosh. Hogwarts Legacy, Magic Awakened, Quidditch Champions. We cover all of it. And we even got snickety snacks for that as well. Thank you for the follow, CR McVenom. But this stream, yes, we talk about everything, but this stream is all about this new online multiplayer RPG, in quotes, that Avalanche Software is developing that was just announced, I believe, last Wednesday while we were streaming. And we just got an announcement for more positions for that game being announced right before the stream. So Wizarding Wednesday seems to be the day Avalanche Software and Hogwarts Legacy wants to announce all of their ongoings in regards to Hogwarts Legacy in this online game that I think is going to resemble Hogwarts Legacy. We'll talk more about that, but that is going to be the brunt end of this entire stream. We're going to break down the details for it. We're going to go over who we think is staff. We already know who the game director is. I'm going to reveal to you guys, which might shed some light into the next question, which will be, what will be the inspiration for this type of game? What other games that have came before that they might pull from to help create this online multiplayer RPG game based in the Wizarding world? So we're going to talk about all of that. But first, I got to put up this poll right quick for my YouTube members. Let me see. Let's do text poll. Hope it's no microtransactions though. Beardo Gaming, I mean, we'll talk about that. Rowan, you should apply for one of the writer positions. Yeah, Rowan, they're hiring like crazy. Leave my Magic Awakened alone. I didn't say it. No, I love Magic Awakened. It was out of love, man. Chill, bro. It was out of love. I even said, "Where's this Unite?" And that game's been dead for 3 years now. RIP, 3 or 4 years. Merlin, can't do Yo again. Let's do RPG. I spelled it wrong. RPG. And let's do Hogwarts, because I don't think you guys picked that one last time. And let's do Avalanche, because we'll be talking about those. All right, and Bean word for Wizarding Wednesday. All right, Patronus Squad, giddy up. I was talking to WAV, not you. Okay. Breaking news brought to you by XpectoGO. Giovanni, it feels like it. So thank you guys for being here. I hope you guys are excited about the topics, and I want to hear from you. This is one of those streams that we do every Wednesday where we enjoy input from chat, whether you're lurking or able to communicate in chat. We want to hear from you guys as we talk about these topics, because your thoughts are just as important as mine or anybody else's, because you're part of this community, but also you are a consumer. You are a person who would most likely be targeted when it comes to a game like this or other topics surrounding the Wizarding world. So please, if you are new here, please do not be shy. Feel free to chime in. We love input over here over XpectoGO. And I'm excited to get into this because this is going to be different. The sweater's missing a line. Be 32 what? Hey, Logan, celebrating 32 months of Patronus Squad. Let's go. Speaking of which, let me get a couple of the stuff out the way. First, let me see if it works. Let me see. AC. Let me see. Shadows. PS5. Let me see if that works. It doesn't do anything. Okay, I got to turn on Streamlabs. We have a giveaway going. The poll is on the memberships tab, Aether, over on YouTube. Just FYI. Oh, there it is right there. Awesome. Okay, it works. Okay. For those of you guys unaware, we do cover other games over on XpectoGO, and one of them is the recently released Assassin's Creed Shadows, and we're actually doing a giveaway right now. If you hit !Shadows PS5, you'll get sent to the. You can click the link, and there all you have to do is be subscribed to the YouTube channel over XpectoGO and comment your favorite AC games, Assassin's Creed games, and you'll be entered for the free key giveaway, and that includes the whole game and the pre-order bonus with the extension of Call of the Dogs, I forgot is what it's called. So be sure to do that. That should work on Twitch and on YouTube. And we'll be doing another giveaway Friday after this one ends. So this one is going to end Friday. We're doing another giveaway. They gave us another key for Xbox. So this one's for PS5. The one Friday we're going to start is going to be for Xbox. So be sure to follow. We're going to try to do some Assassin's Creed streams coming up for you guys tomorrow, Friday, into the weekend and stuff, just to get word about the giveaway and stuff. So shout out to Ubisoft. Thank you for the support and for the gifted keys. Got to do all of that. Also, if you're not part of the Patronus Squad right now, be sure to join, because we got a bunch of stuff coming. We just did our behind-the-scenes look at our shelves and our video game stock that we have. That video games one was like an hour. So feel free to join Patronus Squad, become a member either here over on YouTube or subscribe over on Twitch, and you'll be able to use emotes and get access to those videos. So a bunch of stuff we want to knock out for you guys. That's great. I play Xbox also. You AC Shadows. AC Shadows was fire. Yeah, agreed. All right. That being said, I usually open up the chat for you guys. I usually try to do a quick Q&A. And while you're here over in YouTube, be sure to smash the like button. And if you're over on Twitch, be sure to follow. We're trying to get 4,000 likes over on Twitch, and liking the video over on YouTube lets other people know, like yourself, that we're here, and might even introduce some of them into some of the content we put out, particularly around Hogwarts Legacy and stuff. So be sure to smash the like button. You get to see us do a pirouette, and as Rita says, you get to see Sue be better at it than I am. So also, mind the voice. I've been yelling at football players for the past week. This weekend we had a huge game. We went 5-0. and my voice is gone. So ask me anything. All right. The Q&A is now up over on YouTube right quick. And while we're waiting for that, let me say hi to everybody who are here. Thank you guys for being here, who are live. And if you're watching this on Replay Squad, be sure to comment on the discussions during the streams in the comment section below. We'd love to hear from you, and just type in Replay Squad. So, Aether, Patronus Squad in the chat, along with Amelia, Bruce, Cheetah, Giovanni Gamers, then Yuri, Chris, Micah, and Michael, all 4 members of Patronus Squad, alongside Nick and Angie, Nikki, and Paul, who always retweets everything over on Twitter. Good to see you, Paul. Then we got Rita, aka Cosine Extraordinaire, Patronus Squad, and Mod Extraordinaire, alongside Scooby, Nightwing, and Streamlabs, along with Zaxa with Patronus Squad there. So that's over on YouTube, and if I miss you, be sure to hit your boy up. And of course, we got Rowan, Column, Cindy, make sure Dan, and I believe there was one more. Rita's over there as well, over on Twitch, alongside a couple of you guys who are just lurking in the chat. There's over 15 of you guys there. So Bruce Wayne is in the chat, aka Batman. Oh, I want the option to be an animagus. Oh, that would be dope, bro. That would be so dope. That would be so dope. All right. So we normally do a quick 5-minute Q&A with the chat. They like to ask me random questions, but also questions pertaining to Harry Potter. So we're going to open that up right now. So let me get some yo's in the chat before we get into the topic at hand. This Harry Potter or Hogwarts Legacy online RPG will come right after the Q&A. So get ready for that. Pose your questions, comments, and theories. Get them ready. So let me get the drop for the questions, and see you guys on the other side. The whole 9. Comment below. Let me know. 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 Alrighty, Dottie, we got Yuri celebrating 31 months of Patronus Squad. Help the number keeps rising. Yuri, thank you so much for that support. 31 months. Oh my gosh, it's almost 3 years. Alongside 28 months with Zaxa, part of the Patronus Squad, with the Yos and some Gryffindor love as well. Thank you, Zaxa. I got to meet Zaxa a couple of months ago in November, the Forbidden Forest joint. So shout out to Zaxa. All right, first question in the chat. We got Cindy. Gosh, how many peas do you think you'll eat today? Beans wise, if you guys don't know, we do bean words every week, and those words are forbidden words I'm not allowed to eat. I'm not allowed to say. And if I say during the stream, I have to eat a Birdie Bots every flavor bean bars. And so I'm putting a cap at 7. I'm putting a cap at 7. RPG seems to be the word of the day. So once we get into the topic, I'll add that. We also got Becky celebrating 13 months, a whole year. Just wanted to add to the milestones. Let's go. Celebrated a year and a month. Part of the Patronus Squad. Becky always with the news, tagging me, Retro Ben, everywhere on Twitter and in Discord. Love the enthusiasm and excitement coming from Becky. Thanks for the support, Becky. So yeah, I'm going 7. I'm going 7, Cindy. And the bean word will be RPG, by the way. All right, next question. We got Rita. Why in 100 words or less is Sue the best dancer in the family? Because Rita said so. That's why. That is why in 100 words or less, Sue is the best dancer in the family. Because Rita said so. Micah says so all the time. Maybe DeCourcy says it all the time as well. That is the question. For those guys unaware, first time here, we do a pirouette at the end of the stream if we get 100 likes over on YouTube. If you guys aren't familiar, I have a background in ballet, and it's something we've been doing every Wizarding Wednesday for the past 4 or 5 years. This is a tradition, and so we're keeping it going. This year will mark 5 years of Patronus Squad. Not only of Patronus Squad, but of Wizarding Wednesday. And so, yeah. So that is where that question comes from. Thank you, Rita, for the question. We also got Becky, biggest wish for online RPG game Ava is working on. Ooh, okay, this is topic related, Rita. Biggest, and chat, feel free to chime in. Biggest wish for the RPG. Honestly, if I'm being honest, I would like to see it as an MMO. I would like to see it as an MMO. It might not be, but that's my biggest wish. Just because the Wizarding World, I've said it before, the Wizarding World is like perfect for an MMO type game like a Final Fantasy 14 online or like a World of Warcraft or any other ones, Elder Scrolls, like any other of those. And I just think a massive multiplayer online game like that would be really fun. A niche, and I don't think it would sell as well if it was something else. But me personally, with all the little things you'd be able to do, the customizations, the upgrades, the RPG elements, the skill trees, the professions you could do, whether as an Auror, Magizoo, Professor, I mean, like anything, student, all of us coming together every Wednesday, playing together with our different professions and builds and looks. I mean, it would be cool if you could be different races, different types of beings, being a vampire, a troll, I mean, a muggle, a pureblood. I mean, I think an MMO is ripe when it comes to the Wizarding World, and that would be my biggest wish. So that's a great question, Becky. Chat on my end is being walkie. I think it's YouTube thing. Says, oh no, okay. Celebrations to XpectoGO for the great chatter. Hey, celebrations to Todd over at Avalanche Software, being a part of the Patronus Squad for 22 months. Todd, I know you guys are hiring. Congrats on the to the studio for the expansion. In a industry that is always losing jobs, if you based off what we hear online. Congrats to the studio and WB for being able to open up positions not only at Avalanche Software but within WB Games. So congrats to you guys and all the work you guys are putting in. Love you, Todd. Hope you're feeling better. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Aether celebrate 17 months. Just a heads up, it needs an enemy spawns fix, but I just got the Whopping Willow. It's actually a dungeon. No, I'm going to do a mods stream this week. Oh my gosh. Yes, great news indeed, agreed. I would have to play as a house elf once. Yeah, you can play as a house elf. You can play as a goblin and just have magic. Like, it would be crazy. Corgi Chico, what is good? I just got the gummies. I got a bunch of snacks I'm going to be eating next week for my birthday month in April. I'm going to show you guys later. But Chica hooked me up with the gummy bears that I did not know existed. So excited about that. Aaron, continuing. Do you think they're making new mobile game for Harry Potter? I think they're going to stay away from the mobile game for a while. I wouldn't be surprised if they were. I think mobile games are easier to make than a AAA game or a live service game. B, it doesn't, easier, doesn't cost as much to make also. I wouldn't be surprised, but you already got, 3 right now? Magic Awakened, even though that's in a different region, Puzzles and Spells, and Hogwarts Mystery. So you already have 3 right now for Harry Potter. 4th, maybe, because they did confirm they're going to prioritize live service always on mobile games. They being WB Discovery. So maybe. They already have 3 right now. Even though those 3 are pretty old outside of Magic Awakened. But Magic Awakened still came out like in 2021 in the region that is still live in. So maybe. That's a great question. What do you guys think? Wins the street, says Ocha. We're live right now. I'm already a house elf. I want to be an Adamega, says Pretty Critter. They can outsource mobile developments to China like COD Mobile did. Yeah, agreed. Rowan, I would think the L's are the closest thing. Yeah, I had Magic Awakened, but it closed down, took it away from me. Yeah, I still have it on my phone because I transferred it to a different region. There's room to add to the lore, introduce new things. Yeah, they could add to the lore also with this thing. So Patronuses would be nice to have. Yeah, for sure. But I think, oh my gosh, can you imagine the spells you'd be able to do in an MMO? We'll talk about it. Let me see. Perez says, what up, James? With Enzo possibly becoming the new Sims. I know. I got to check that out, Perez. Do you think they could implement some of that into the new Wizarding World multiplayer game? For sure, if they went the Sims route. This seems to be an online multiplayer RPG. They didn't say action RPG, but I think that's implied. So I don't know if they go the Sims route. I think they need a separate game to do the Sims route like that game. But that's a great comparison. I would love to see the Wizarding World in that, Perez. Zachary, what is your favorite beast to care in Hogwarts Legacy? For sure, the Thestral. For those of you guys don't know, Thestral is like one of my favorite Wizarding World beasts of all time. It is actually my Patronus. I literally got emotional live when flying it for the first time in Hogwarts Legacy like 2 years ago. So yeah, Thestral, I love to take care of them in the swampy vivarium. Yeah, that's one of mine. What is yours? Zachary, that's a great question, by the way. Besides ballet, how many other backgrounds do you have? In dance, I did tap, I did jazz, I did adagio, which is partner. Modern is just modern forms of dance. It's not really like as classical. So classical ballet, modern, jazz, hip hop, tap. So five. I think those are my backgrounds I did for over 10 years. So yeah, that's where I'm at. Aaron says, mine is a grap horn. Love to take care of it in the Bavarian. Awesome. All the new listings for the online game, but the writer one that was posted a few weeks ago says only RPG. So it's safe to say it's a different game, right? Mike Dan, that's a great question. And I think the writing one could be for either the DLC or Hogwarts Legacy 2. Because it's a contract position going back to the writing one. And it's associate. So it's like a small role. So they just might need extra hands for the DLC or the RPG or the sequel for Hogwarts Legacy. That's my opinion. I don't think this is for another game. I don't think that writing position that came out a week before last week when they announced the online game, I think that writer position is for something concerning Hogwarts Legacy. Again, whether it's DLC or the sequel. So thank you guys for the questions. Always a good time, and feel free to leave questions later on in the chats. Let me shut this down. Let's get into it. Yo's in the chat. We're 10 likes away from 100 over on YouTube. Let's get some more. Yeah, we need to give Rowan a wrench. Yeah, let's add her. She's a mod on YouTube. Let's get some Yo's in the chat, and let's get into the topic of this Hogwarts Legacy or Harry Potter RPG online multiplayer. I have thoughts. We're going to talk about it. Let's get some Yo's in the chat so you guys let me know you guys are ready for it. I lost my availability is so limited. I would be very useful. Okay, yeah. Let me see. I can do it over here. Remind me to do it before the stream ends. All right, we got Yo's in the chat. And yeah, let's get into it. The latest and greatest concerning the Hogwarts Legacy online multiplayer RPG. Newly announced. Okay. Over. I'd expect to go bring you guys the latest and greatest. Latest and greatest. Latest and greatest. Latest and greatest. Latest and greatest.
Brian Little.
Alrighty, dighty. Wizard PvP, please, says J Perry. Ooh, okay. I would love that. I would love that. I see you being kind to Paper Dragon. Yes. All right, so for those of you guys unaware and new, I made a video about this, but last week at the end of our Wizarding Wednesday stream, which is happening right now every Wednesday, Avalanche Software came out and announced this. We're hiring, calling all witches and wizards across the globe. Avalanche is looking for the next wave of talent to build multiple games. I'll say that again, multiple games. So everybody saw that part and just lost their mind because we already know they're working on the sequel that was confirmed by Warner Brothers Discovery. Everybody, all the higher ups, the CFO, the CEO David Zaslav, the then president David Haddad, who is no longer president of WB Games anymore. He stepped down. JP Pirouette. All of these guys confirmed that the sequel is coming in is a priority over at Warner Brothers Discovery. So we knew they were working on, Avalanche Software was working on that. And we knew they were bringing the team back. We did not know they would be working on other games and multiple games, as said here, which they're hiring for. And there's a lot of positions. Initially, again, this was last week, the job listings was for executive producer, director of design, director in product management, director in software engineering, and lead designer for games systems. So, I mean, obviously, you see my reaction right there is just like, where did this come from? This came out of nowhere. And it seems we even have a new logo here with WB Games and the house crest from Hogwarts Legacy, mind you, all at center alongside the Warner Brothers Games emblem. So it looks like Avalanche Software is the home for everything, at least from a AAA standpoint, everything Harry Potter. And that's what it looks like, especially with Avalanche, again, hiring. And I said it earlier, them hiring in a field that is losing jobs, shutting down studios, this is huge news, not only for Avalanche Software, but for the industry in whole, and for those people who might have lost jobs due to their games performing badly or just bad decisions by the higher-ups. So this is great news. If you go to the recent tweet, they're hiring even more positions. And again, this was literally a couple of minutes before the stream started, saying, a few more jobs have gone up from Avalanche Software. Come join our team of passionate witches and wizards working on, and I quote again, multiple games. Learn more about the positions on our site. And we still have the same positions here, but now we have a lead designer for narrative. So we're getting somebody who's going to be working on the story. We also have lead designer for gameplay. That could be levels. That could be anything. Lead designer for game systems. And then lead designer for the world. So, I'm just seeing this now. I saw the announcement. Shout out to Becky who tagged me over on X. But world designer, game systems designer, gameplay designer, and narrative. What in the ham sandwich is happening? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is for a new game. Draco with the gifted membies. Draco over on YouTube. How you doing, bud? Happy Wizarding Wednesday. Good to see you. Let me get gifts and nifflers in the chat. That makes sense. If you remember, they had to bring in outside companies to help finish Hogwarts Legacy. Yeah, and that's normal for any AAA game. So that's a great point, Cindy. WB Games has a plethora of studios under their banner, outside of just other studios they worked with, like Studio Gobo and even the ones who made Quidditch Champions. I forgot their names. So, yeah, that is true. So, again, it's good to see that they're hiring within, but they are literally starting from the ground up. with narrative and world. They haven't built any of it. They have an idea. They probably pitched something to WB Games and were like, let's do it. And now they're hiring for that idea. But they need these positions right here to better execute it and make that idea of this online multiplayer RPG game a reality. So this was just posted earlier. So if you actually click the link, it'll lead you to here where you guys will see all the positions. This is the Avalanche Software website. They've been posting blogs as well in regards to behind the scenes stuff. But just a quick view of their website. Create the unwritten at Avalanche. Join our quest for extraordinary. You're getting to look at some of the art from concept art from the art book, which was gifted to us courtesy of WB Games and Avalanche Software. Some gameplay here of the game, some behind the scenes of their development and stuff, and just to look at some of the people and the faces over at Avalanche Software. So this is the website, and if you guys are in game development or make mods and want to try and possibly like apply, I would encourage you to. How often do you see a studio this big like this for a game that was sold the most like copies of any game in 2023 hiring? Like, how often does that happen? Draco again with the gifted membies over on YouTube. Let me get my GIF emotes and nifflers in the chat. Flash, welcome. Hillary, thanks for the lurk. What's good? What is up? Hi, Nedskid. How you doing? Thank you for the, oh my gosh, what a sub. For the gifted sub, Anonymous. Thank you. Over on Twitch. What's up, everybody? All right, so the key, now you guys have heard me say online multiplayer RPG. Now, where's that terminology coming from? Well, if you click on one of the positions and look deeply into the job over on Warner Brothers Discovery, you'll see the role accountabilities and the first thing, the first sentence. Where is it? No, I just passed it. There it is. The job. As lead designer for World for our online multiplayer RPG, you will spearhead the design and implementation of a cohesive vision for the game's world and playable spaces. For our online multiplayer RPG. And throughout all those job listings I showed you guys earlier, they have this exact verbiage under every position when describing the job. As blank, lead narrative, as lead game designer, as lead gameplay, as lead world for our online multiplayer RPG. No! Oh my gosh, I forgot the freaking B word. Oh my gosh. Just text me at the end. I'm in the zone right now. Oh my gosh. You guys are going to kill me. I forgot the art. Oh my gosh. So you guys don't know bean word is a word I'm not allowed to say. If I say it, I have to eat a Birdie Bots beans. And if you guys don't know, the Birdie Bots every flavor bean is a crapshoot. There is a vomit flavor bean next to a watermelon flavor bean. So it is very dangerous when I say the word I'm not supposed to say. So, crap. Smash the like button. So anyway, I will do it at the end. I promise you guys. God, I hate this. So, online multiplayer RPG. Thoughts. Thoughts. Because again, this dropped last week. I need to know you guys' thoughts before I continue. Thoughts on a Hogwarts Legacy, Harry Potter, Wizarding World, dang it, I said it again, online multiplayer game. Or I'm just going to say live service game. I'm just going to say live service game. Live service game, live service game, live service game. I know, this is horrible. I'm already at 4. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I got vomit last week and it was Major Bond. I know. So thoughts. I got, hey, Josh, what is good? It's the most exciting thing I've ever read, says Mr. Meow. Live service game. No, okay, Josh. Hear me out. I know you've been playing a lot of Fortnite lately. Just imagine that possibly with a role-playing element. But in the Wizarding world. I know you hear live service and you're like, no. I think Quidditch Champions did the live service part pretty well. It's just the game wasn't as popular. But free with in-game items purchasable through playing the game without exterior microtransactions, I think that was the way to go. I don't mind microtransactions if it's worth it. A lot of people spend a lot of money on Fortnite because it just feels like it merits it and it's fun and it's not forced down your throat. Same with Marvel Rivals. Those two games particularly, they do a great job with the microtransactions when it comes to live service games. But I know people hear live service is like, and this, I want to keep in mind for you guys. This is not replacing the Hogwarts Legacy sequel or third game or DLC. This is another game. Again, this is multiple games they're working on. They're working on multiple games. So we're still going to have the single player, open world, role-playing, action type game. We're still going to have that from Hogwarts Legacy that we got in the first one. This is another game. Okay. Role-playing games, the word of the day. I'm lurking with no sound, but please, for the love of all that's holy. I got it. I'm trying here with you. Sounds interesting, but concerned about microtransactions and so on, says Beardo Gamer. Hit the like button. Yes, smash the like button. Let me see. If they made it how Ghost of Tsushima Online was, I'm good. But this game, well, that would be like adding a multiplayer battle arena to Hogwarts Legacy. That's how like Ghost of Tsushima did it. This is an all online multiplayer game. This is a live service game. There's no single player elements at all. This is a multiplayer game. Oh wait, I play Pokemon Go. They definitely have no microtransactions. They better do monthly, not microtransactions. So would you be okay with a battle pass is what you're saying, Zaxa? Hanging out in common rooms under trees, Great Hall, etc., playing mini games with friends sounds infinitely fun. Yes, Rui, agreed. Just take away the live service element, okay? Think of a Wizarding World game where we can play together in a AAA format, not mobile, like Magic Awakened, like Hogwarts Legacy. I mean, not Hogwarts Legacy, Harry Potter Wizards Unite. A AAA format, online, like a what's the Bungie game? Like a WoW, like a Final Fantasy Online, 14 Online, like a what other games? Like, just think of that with a Wizarding World skin. I think I'm excited about that. Me personally. Yes, microtransactions is microtransactions. But think of every Wednesday we can come together. I could find you possibly in the common room or in Diagon Alley hanging out. That would be cool, right? Really depends on if they execute this, says Yuri. GTA Online, yes, Gabe. I'm not much of a multiplayer, though. I don't have enough friends who'd be able to join me regularly. Well, you'd have enough friends every Wednesday if we got this game. Because we would definitely be playing this every Wednesday. So don't worry about the friends part. Michelle says, I'd be okay with it if it was someone like GTA Online, like invite-only sessions. Yeah, I don't see it being like that open. I think there would be stuff where you can invite only people that you feel comfortable with. Yeah, for sure. Because I think they're going to try to appeal to, like, I don't want to say kids, but like young adults or teenagers. As long as a longtime MMO player, this could be amazing but terrible.
I hope single players can play it on their own. That would be interesting. Suicide Squad had a solo element, so maybe. Magic Awakening tried for the social element, says Micah True. What kind of the main hub for players are meetup? My theory is there would be the main hub going to have to be at Hogwarts School, possibly at the Ministry of Magic, Jesse, possibly, for players who want to join, make guilds after players. Yeah, I think that's going to be the interesting question. Will we be all students? Will they open up the professions at the ministry? Will they open up the races and the type of creatures that is in Fantastic Beasts and where to find them? I'm sorry, Michael, not Michelle. As long as they bring in... Gracious, chat's going fast. Hold on. As long as they bring in characters for Fantastic Beasts, they didn't finish the films. Yeah, Josh, I'm with you on that one. It all sounds great, but my main concern is the community. It could bring. Unfortunately, that is something you can't control. Becky, that's a good point. That's a good point. With anything, when you open up an online element, you are destined to run in certain characters or come across certain types of characters or people who might not be as jovial or as kind as this community. So that's true. A student MMO would be really cool, to be honest. I agree, Yuri. I agree. Thanks for lurking, David. Not if the microtransactions alters gameplay, but if limited to visuals only, yeah, sure, that's fine. But monthly battle pass is a heck no. It usually just becomes a pay to win. Yeah, that's true. How about a Call of Duty? Everybody, honestly, I would not mind that. If we were like an Aura, I would not mind that at all. They will get lazy and just drop cheap bundles, says Jay Perry. Storyline in this RPG MMO. The storyline is going to be a big thing for me. My Twitch is twitching. Apologies if I missed anything. No, you're good. Go Steps. What's good? Like GTA Online. Fleet Command is live service MMO. Cindy, I heard about that. I still got to open that up. That's why only friend private lobbies are essential options. Agreed. I think they need that, especially if they're going to have the same rating as Hogwarts Legacy, like what's the word? I think it was like 13 and up or something like that. 12 or 13 and up. Actually, the social element was my main reason for playing Magic Awakening. The gameplay was super repetitive. I enjoyed the social element as well. I loved seeing my friends' names in the classroom while we were doing quizzes or doing duels with each other. A game where you have to level up every type of magic sounds addicting. Does WB have enough money to make a great online game without making it a quick cash grab is the question. I mean, they're making it, so it seems they might have it. I'd rather be cosmetics than work for them in a battle pass as opposed to finding it as a rare drop in the dungeon. If they do battle passes, I will say Marvel Rivals right now does it the best. You can get a battle pass and it'll never expire. Like, it'll never expire. So just get it, and you can work on it on your own time, and you can keep getting them if you want, and just work on them on your own time, and they never expire. I think Marvel Rivals is like this sweet spot when it comes to the online element and being able to play with others. I think they're doing it the best right now, in my opinion. So that's concerning the Battle Pass question that was thrown in chat, by the way. Let me see. Bundles are just more profitable, and once they're taking it in, they feel they need to add new content. Yeah. So what I'm getting from you guys is you guys are really hung up on the live service aspect. The online aspect is what I'm seeing. And for fear of it being a microtransaction heavy type online multiplayer game. And that's fair. It's good to be cautiously optimistic when it comes to these things. I'm looking at the glass half full aspect as a Hufflepuff, which I usually do. And I will acknowledge that we've seen that WB did listen when it came to the microtransaction aspect of Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, for example. That was a loot box based game that was later changed later on into the development of the game. But the loot box elements of it is still there with the epic and legendary and common weapons and type gear that you can get in that game. So I think if there's enough voice out there, they will do it. It's just going to depend on how they balance the thing. But what you guys don't know is later on in the description of the game, of the job title, for example, they do talk about handling the microtransactions and collaboration. Right here, collaborate closely with design, product, narrative, engineering, and art disciplines to ensure a world game complements and enhances the other player experiences. Work with product managers and analysts to ensure the game systems align with overall project goals and player behavior insights. Partner with designers to create intuitive, player-friendly interfaces that help the player navigate the world in a meaningful way. They even go on talking about having the player first mentality when it comes to microtransactions for some of these positions. So at least verbiage, they seem to put the player first. And that should not be a surprise because this is Avalanche Software. Yes, WB Games has had some hiccups in ways that they approach their games. It's had some amazing insights like Hogwarts Legacy, but has some hiccups. But remember, Avalanche Software is doing this. And they are very player first friendly when it comes to all of their decisions. Not just when it came to the game design, but also marketing and understanding what we wanted to hear about next when they were promoting the game. They freaking made a tweet that just said jump because for the longest time we were asking, can we jump in the game? So they do a great job of paying attention to the community with cats like Chandler Wood and Eric Martin, who's the head of the marketing over there, and the rest of the team. So keep that in mind when worried about the microtransactions. This is Avalanche Software. They have a perfect score right now, in my opinion. So, and again, the jobs postings emulate what Avalanche Software has always been about, which is player first passion when it comes to the Wizarding World. So I'd be happy to play with any of you guys. You can have my private lobbies. Let's go. I really dislike things being locked behind energy. Fortunately, my ADD keeps me from being addicted to these types of those kinds of sites. So, okay, gotcha. What about custom HUDs? Like, it seems like the HUDs is going to might be custom as well, based on that job postings, Ocha. I also hope they don't have a dodge roll mechanic. I'm sick of those. Oh my gosh, yeah, that's true. The only MMO I've ever played is DC Universe, so I can see ways this would be awesome, says Ron. I forgot about DC Universe. DC Universe was real good. So, now that we got details about possibly what the game is, I want to introduce you guys to who the game director is and why I'm excited. This was posted last week as well. And he was really just like very excited saying, come work for me. So, the game director for this untitled online multiplayer role-playing game is, a person by the name of Jared Burbach. Also love the banner, by the way. Love the banner, by the way. Can we mod it like visually speaking or not? Ocha, it's too early. The game hasn't even like started developing yet, so we don't know yet. We don't know yet. So this is Jared Burbach, I think. I'm probably butchering the name. And under his profile, it says game director at WB Games. Now, we're going to go into his background. He worked at Riot Games and Bungie and was formerly a game director of Wild Rift, which is an official account of League of Legends, Wild Rift, your favorite mobile MOBA from Riot Games. Okay? So he definitely has a background in MMOs type games. No, it doesn't count, Michael. It doesn't count. Saying got confused with the mechanics and mystery. The story is nice, though. I watched videos of it. Yeah, agreed, Hayaku. Same with me. I stopped playing Hogwarts Mystery. I used to like it. So this is his background, and he even retweets the job posting last week saying, let's go. Joining up with Avalanche Software has been amazing, and I'm so excited to finally see those roles go out to the world. Come work with me, and let's make some magic together. I'm the hiring manager for those roles. So if you have an experienced leader, if you are an experienced leader that's passionate about making the types of game systems and mechanics we're talking about in the job descriptions, please reach out and let's connect ASAP. MOBA, I'm sorry, yeah, MOBA, not MMO, MOBA, yeah. Hogwarts Legacy faced that a mod. She just released 3 mods, so I agree. When I don't have a PC, Retro needs to build me one. I used to play Hogwarts Mystery to an iPad. Mystery is one of the ways to money. Yeah, agreed. So this is who the game director is. And if we go on LinkedIn, we get a little bit of insight into who he is. Again, game director at Avalanche Software on a new title. Ex-Riot Bungie, formerly director on League of Legends, Wild Rift. And if we go into his abouts and experience, so full-time, he just started working at Avalanche Software last year. So apparently he's been a year and 3 months so far. He's based out of LA. So he's remote, apparently. Let me see. Create consistent, compelling vision that guides the entire game's development. So he's talking about his way of making games. Product design is both in harmony with the larger company franchise objectives as well as development teams' capabilities, ensure the successful execution of that vision throughout the entire development process. Let me see. Game director over at Riot Games for League of Legends Wild Rift. Helped the gameplay trailer. And was even a senior manager, product management, and principal product manager over there as well for Valorant Horizons. This was back in 2020. And then, this is the one I was the most excited about. He was a lead producer and principal producer for a year and 1 month as the lead producer for game systems across Destiny was the game. All Destiny releases. This includes guiding all facets of production for approximately 180 developers across 4+ releases in simultaneous development. Worked closely with game systems, drove project. So, Destiny has a background working on Destiny 2, Forsaken. Yo. And one of his first jobs was product manager for Book of Heroes, a free-to-play MMO on Android and iOS. Apply. So, his background in League of Legends, Destiny, and what other games were thrown in there? Valorant. I'm excited about that, honestly. When I saw the Destiny part, I got excited. All this experience is good, but is he a Potterhead? That's the real question. Honestly, that is the real question. That is the real question. So I'm going to call a spade a spade. This experience is great. This experience is great. I don't know if he's an Alan 2, though. Alan 2, the game director for Hogwarts Legacy, who I've met, knows his stuff. Now, everybody will defer to Boston, and I forgot the other guy. He was in the behind-the-scenes trailer after the State of Play. Older guy. He's been at Avalanche Software forever as well. But everybody deferred to Boston as being the most knowledgeable out of anything concerning Harry Potter at Avalanche Software. But Alan 2 is no slouch. I don't know if Jared is that guy. So Jared, anybody at WB or Avalanche Software who might be watching, I need to know if Jared's a Potterhead and how well he does on any of the quizzes on Harry Potter or Wizarding World or Pottermore.com. I need to know. Hey, Jay, what is good? He's the game director for the MMO role-playing game. You tried to get me, Michael, but yes, he's the game director. We'll see, I guess, says Ocha. As long as the devs are, he can ringlead them possibly. Okay. Even if he isn't, the culture of Avalanche will push him to become one. Oh, for sure. For sure, high IQ. Destiny is what caught my eye. That's the most important part because he should know what WB servers can handle, what it can't. Yes, Perez. And I think Destiny is a good example of a role-playing game, multiplayer type game as well. So yes, MMO is over here, MOBA, all of that. But also a Destiny-like game in the Wizarding world is crazy to think about, bro. That is crazy to think about. And with his backgrounds, I hope he brings a little bit of all of that. Destiny, I'll take League of Legends, I'll take Valorant, I don't care. But that Destiny part is what piqued my interest when it comes to who he is. Yes, Alan 2 is still game director for Hogwarts Legacy and the sequel, from what I understand. I do know some of the people who worked on Hogwarts Legacy only had contracts for the first game. So I don't know who Avalanche Software renewed contracts with. Some of the people, again, were only working for a couple of months. Sue is here. So there's a lot of questions, but from what I assume, Alan 2 is still there, still game director. His bio actually hasn't really changed either. Let me see.
Hi, everybody.
Lead game designer at Warner Brothers Interactive. Let's go into experience. Warner Brothers Interactive Entertainment lead game designer. So yeah, he's still that. He's still that. A lot of lead positions. So yeah, he's still there. And I would assume he's still working on the game. So that's my thing. Also, Sue's here. What's up, Sue?
Hey.
We're talking about the online multiplayer role-playing game. I can't say the abbreviation of that, or is it being word? The abbreviation of role-playing game. Whatever, don't do it. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Hey, everybody.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
So we're talking role-playing game.
Yes, we're talking that game. So
what does that look like? What would be a comparable game?
That's exactly what we're going to get into.
Okay.
So we discussed the positions because they opened up more positions right before. They announced more positions are open right before Wizarding Wednesday started.
Do they have any positions for people who don't know anything about making games but like to play them?
There's a lead narrative position.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know. I thought about you. Wait. When did I say it? Cindy? That's 5? Oh, my gosh.
James.
Oh, my gosh. So, the next thing is, chat, And the big question is going to be two questions I'm going to ask you guys. And I already asked it in our poll. What era first do we want this game to be in? Timeline-wise. What timeline
Olden times.
do we want this to be in?
Olden days. I already know. If they... Future Wizarding World would be cool, though.
That's what I was going to say.
That would be cool.
That's what I was going to say, too.
But what would it look like, though? Because technology doesn't work with them.
I know. So
They're like flying, and there's like flying cars that they have to dodge or whatever. I want olden days. Kohi said cyberpunk. Beardo said 1970.
That's
Nice.
Very specific.
Very specific. Becky said first Wizarding War. Mr. Meownandez wants Hermione in the game. Ether said Merlin times.
Yes. Jetsons with wands, Rita. Oh my gosh.
Zaxa said yes, we like the ancient magics. I just think as a role-playing game, I feel like I like olden times. Grundelwald War Timeline said hi IQ Warrior. Hey, hi IQ Warrior.
Marauder says Britta Critter.
Ether said Jetsons meet the Malfoys.
Adults marry or way before Dumbledore, says Rowan, who's in the chat.
Hey, Rowan.
I know.
World War II times.
I
don't want to be sad. And I feel like even if it's Wizarding World, being in the UK during World War II times.
Yeah. That would
That would
It
can't have become unavoidable even for people with magic. You know what I mean?
It definitely affected people.
Micah said World War I with Newt, because Newt was on the Eastern Front. Iwamoto Yuri said Morganok timeline.
Yes.
Ooh, Rui wants present day, getting tips from herbology teacher Neville. Aww.
So that's where I'm at. I'm on either end of the spectrum. I'm like Cursed Child and Beyond timeline, where Harry's an adult and all the people we know and love, and we're students and we're learning from them, but in a AAA like space, because we have that right now with Magic Awakened. We have that capability right now. McGonagall's still there and stuff, and all the events in Harry Potter are pretty recent. Or let's just take it back to Merlin and the Founder's time. You got knights. You got like King Arthur and the Round Table time frame, like all of that.
Will Hogwarts be a factor at all?
So that was a question somebody asked in the chat also, because like,
are we adults?
That was the question. Will it be better to just focus on Hogwarts and have us as students? Because you can do the common rooms thing. You can do the...
Because it's multiplayer.
Yeah. You can hang out in the Great Hall. You can sneak around grounds, go into Forbidden Forest as a group.
I want 100 people to take down one
dragon. Yes.
No,
Noondoon. Noondoon.
That is the hardest takedown.
According
to Newt Scamander.
Who is the man.
He would know. I want that. And I don't think that's a student thing.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it could be.
Yeah. I think, if I'm being honest, chat, they have to stay at Hogwarts.
What?
They have to.
What?
If they want to make money, they have to. They have to stay at Hogwarts.
They do.
They have to stay at Hogwarts.
It has to be. So they have to have an anchor in something that we already know about and like.
Now,
so I agree with that.
Yes.
But there has to be other stuff.
For sure. You can go to
the map has to be.
You can go to other places. Diagon Alley, maybe even other locations across Great Britain, other schools. Maybe go to other schools.
Travis suggested having different schools like factions.
Yo, yes.
Yes.
If they did the Hogwarts thing, I would want to do that. So you can change between either Durmstrang, Beauxbatons, any other schools. I would be down for that. And you could technically do Triwizards tournaments as a whole feature multiplayer. You could do a Triwizard tournament.
But
It
that's only 3 people.
Obviously, it wouldn't be exact.
It has to be exact.
But
only 3 people in the world.
But can you imagine doing it, but you can isolate it with your own group? So max 10 people of friends that you're playing with, and all of you guys are doing it and trying to get the Triwizard Cup. So you can have like different pockets of people online doing the Triwizard tournament together, where people can host on certain servers. I could host. Influencers, me, Retro, Ben, Lynette, whoever can host, and we can do 10 at a time and do stuff like that. I think that would merit the school angle from Hogwarts. Keep in mind also, we're getting a new theme park that's centered around the Ministry of Magic. And that's going to be out for a couple of years before this game even exists, because they haven't even started yet. So, if they do the Ministry of Magic, they could get into other governments, and then that's how you can get your adults and professions if they go that route. Just throwing that out there.
Kevin said, friends at Hogwarts, no brainer.
Yeah. See you, Hillary. Thanks for lurking.
Kohai said they already have assets for Hogwarts. If they made other places, it would make the game development take longer.
True.
So that makes sense to me. Denebula said Hogwarts is one of the most beloved wizarding characters. Facts. Zaxa said 25 wizard raids, maybe, or too much lag.
True.
Too many would be bad.
Yeah, that would be a lot of stress on the servers.
Being in the wizarding world and visiting each other across the globe would be easy, said Becky. Haikyuu said if they have multiple factions, then I hope they get to explore other schools.
Yes, agreed.
Across the world. Perez said choose your own career path. Rui said go to St. Mungo's to increase health stat if you're a healer type.
Bro, yes. So then you can get into your gameplay style. Plants, healer, like defense against the dark arts. Defense against the dark arts.
Attacking.
Charms. Because there's a list of just
fighting.
Charms. There's a list of just charms that aren't curses or unforgivable curses.
Yeah.
There's a list of just charms.
Yeah, there's a lot.
There's a lot of spells you can play with and focus on your play type and integrate between different ones. So those are your play. I just named 5 right there with plants, healers, defense against the dark arts, charms, and one other. Heck, Beast.
How did you forget that?
Beast.
Hi, Melissa. Welcome. We are talking about what we think would be cool as a multiplayer role-playing game in the wizarding world, and the bean word is...
You can say it. I can't.
Role-playing game.
No, abbreviation of that.
Abbreviation.
Yeah.
Sell your enchanted gear to level up.
Yes. I actually have gear. YouTube chat. There you go.
I accidentally did something.
I know they are treating Hogleg as new additions to canon. Yeah. Story. I'll get into the story, because the story is going to be heavily leaning on what time period we're in.
See you, Baker. I didn't know you were here.
Yeah, Baker's here. I catch y'all again soon. Take care, Baker. You too. It is always good to see you, bud. I hope you're doing well. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday and Thursday.
Hey, Professor Spells. Should they explore more of the legacy of Hogwarts and let people play as the original house founders when they created Hogwarts?
So, I think so. I don't think you should be able to play as a founder, because I think a lot of people would rather have themselves in the game. I think that was one of the big draws for Hogwarts Legacy.
You don't have to follow like a script.
No. So you can do your own thing as a student and kind of dictate how you are. They can't do the ancient magic thing because now it's not special. I think they keep the ancient magic thing in Hogwarts Legacy. And this online game, they just keep it to the basic spells and stuff like we're a normal student. That's how I think you can sell it, while also selling being able to hang out with your friends in the famous areas that we know and love from the movies and books. Also the different factions with the schools, the different types of combat styles with the different class, all based on the classes you're taking already. All of that plays a role. So, what are you looking
Oh, there's like words on the side of one of the shelves. I got distracted.
Oh my gosh.
I got distracted.
But play as a founder could work in a flashback. I think that would be more if I don't see how that works in an online multiplayer game. I think it would work better in Hogwarts Legacy than an online multiplayer game.
Hey, bearded gamer.
Oh, there's a bit. Oh, scroll up. Cindy's got a lot going on over there. And we go down. If they go adult, then is Wizards Unite canon. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. I know they are treating hard. If they, I'm finishing my Sebastian Sallo's ending video right now. On top of the Assassin's Creed content I'm making. Portkey Games, the publisher for all things Wizarding World under the umbrella of Warner Brothers Games, has in the past had their own universe type thing, where characters they've created before appear in other games. That's the same thing that's happened with the Sallows, with Sebastian and Anne and Solomon in Hogwarts Legacy. The Sallow name came from a character, Albert Sallow, in Wizards Unite. Just a point of reference. If they do go forward, let's say they use the timeline to Cursed Child and beyond, like Wizards Unite time frame, there's a very high possibility for our Wizards Unite people that we could see the people we know and love from the Wizards Unite story. There's a very high likelihood. Very high. Just based off of what they've done in the past. I would love that. Hermione as the Minister of Magic. Harry's the Auror.
I would want to see far future. I wouldn't want to see now times.
Completely new, different. So you literally saying Cyberpunk 2077. Like...
2077 isn't far future.
That's like 4. No, it's not. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
What I'm saying, Cyberpunk is very futuristic, like Blade Runner. Like, look.
Let's do Tron meets.
Tron is not Tron. It's Tron.
Tron is actually past
Yeah.
by a lot.
Yeah.
Tron aesthetic.
Tron aesthetic with the lights and stuff.
Yeah.
But with wands.
With wands.
That would be dope.
Tron wands.
Yo, can you imagine the robes with the LED?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
With the red for Gryffindor and the yellow.
Yes.
Oh my.
Yes.
Yo, somebody make that as a mod. I gotta draw that. Oh my gosh. A futuristic?
Oh,
Yo, can you imagine an electric wand? You can switch out the wand cores in it.
Oh man.
Yeah, it just switches. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yep.
That would,
Yep.
I want that now.
Yep.
That's what I want. That's what I want.
I feel like this is probably a very niche desire.
It is.
And people would be like, what?
What is this? Oh my gosh.
Like, what the heck is this?
With the Tron aesthetic. But in the future?
Perez said, now imagine that as a Wizarding World anime.
Yes. Yeah. It would be better as an anime than
yes,
the game.
it would be way better as an anime than a game.
For sure. Ghost in the Shell, like all those.
It would be.
Yeah.
Most things would be better as an anime, to be fair.
I mean, agreed.
But
You're not
that would be
limited.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that would be crazy.
Yes.
But
fiber optic wand core said deplorable to Jen. Yes.
Oh my gosh. Flu Flame, like, yo, forget Flu Flame.
Britter wants to see HP meets Tron meets Digimon.
Yeah. With the watch and the creatures. Oh my gosh.
I think we got it. I think we got a solid concept that 1% of the Harry Potter fans would be interested in.
It would just be you and me. Oh my gosh. I want that now.
That'd be so cool.
But I think again, it would have to be Hogwarts as the center.
I agree. It has to be familiar. It has to hit the nostalgia.
Yeah, it has to be somewhat non.
But for me, like,
Back in the day, it has to be like old.
there has to be, like, I think the thing that's familiar can't only be Hogwarts or Wizarding World, because we're also going after gamers. So it has to fit this.
Nope.
It doesn't? It doesn't have to fit some kind of, like,
obviously
expectation.
Obviously, gameplay mechanics, yes.
Yeah.
And like the combat is what shocked everybody in Hogwarts Legacy.
Yeah.
And I think the combat is what attracted the gamers. That being said, there's a lot of Harry Potter fans, bro. There's a lot of Harry Potter fans, and there's a lot of people who picked up Hogwarts Legacy not just because they like the combat, just because you can be yourself in the Wizarding world and play.
Yes.
I think that's the biggest thing. I think the gameplay will come second.
But this game will have something Hogwarts Legacy didn't.
True.
Which is competition, and
True.
Hogwarts Legacy is the
True.
competition.
True.
So this game has to do something else, because
True.
Hogwarts Legacy was the first time
Yeah.
that we could do that.
Yeah.
This game will be the second time.
Yeah.
And so there has to be something else.
I mean,
you know what I mean?
well,
Like, it's still going to be...
the something else is doing what you did in Hogwarts Legacy, but on a multiplayer like format now, with friends. You couldn't share these experiences at all. That's the big difference.
That wouldn't sell for me. You
No,
know? Like,
but that's the gamer side.
yeah.
That's the gamer side.
But I can already... I don't know. Like, to me, there has to be something else. There has to be another new thing.
Agreed. I totally agree. But the foot in the door is multiplayer. That's the foot in the door. Once you get into the door and you're like at the party and you're like trying to see if there's anything interesting before you make a decision to leave or stay, then
I vote leave.
then that's where we start getting the mechanics, the HUDs, the gameplay design, the look. All of that starts to play a factor after that. Dueling Club is essential, yeah. The Digimon would be a fantastic piece. Yeah, oh no, agreed. Why are you guys having a debate? Nothing's gonna change with what you think.
Yeah,
No,
we're just talking.
Yeah, this is the exciting part.
This is fun for us.
Yeah, this is what we do every
This
week.
is what
Z.
we do.
Yeah, with the chat. They usually join in.
We have no control over anything.
Yeah.
And yet, we still talk about it.
Sydney with the You're a Wizard trot. Oh my gosh. There's special magic classes in upper years, maybe new types of spells, interactive enchantments, alchemy, potion systems. Yeah. They need VR capabilities so you can experience them. Yep. But like, because I don't think multiplayer is appealing to the Hogwarts Legacy people. I really don't. But Hogwarts Legacy isn't going anywhere. So now they're testing the grounds to see if it is called like a Hogwarts Legacy Online. They're testing the grounds to see if that experience that 34 million people who bought copies for is applicable to an online environment that you can play with others whenever you want. That's what they're testing to see.
Pokemon Snap, of course. He was asking.
And that's the big question. But like, I don't think any of the mechanics, the professions, the factions, I don't think that's going to appeal to anybody else who aren't gamers. I don't think that's going to appeal to any Harry Potter fan unless you like, hey, I can go to Bobatons or something. I don't think any of that is going to appeal to Harry Potter fans. What made Hogwarts Legacy appeal to Harry Potter fans was marketed to Harry Potter fans. And it just happened to be a game.
Well, but here's like we're thinking about Harry Potter fans as like only primarily movie and book people.
Right.
But we like Harry Potter.
Yeah, and we're gamers.
And we also like video games. And we were just talking the other day about people our age
Yeah.
who have grown up
Yeah.
and just instead of like doing grown-up things, we just still do games. We like all this stuff. So I'm saying like Harry Potter fans and gaming fans and
Aren't
like
separate.
Dungeons and Dragons people
Yeah.
like I think that we're all
They're there. We're all there.
I think there's a lot of overlap. I would think, but there
You might be right.
maybe depending on age or something.
I just remember, though, how many people bought systems to
So
play
they could play the
Hogwarts
game.
Legacy.
That's true too. You're right.
You're right. I don't know the breakdown. You could be right in regards to the overlap. I don't know what that pie looks like. I just remember there was a lot of people buying systems.
Majika said playing games is a grown-up thing to do.
It is, though. It is.
Ether said, I still want a cozy Animal Crossing style Wizarding World kind of game.
Yeah, that was Newt and Friends right
Newt
there.
and Friends.
That's Newt and Friends.
That's Z literally bought a PS5 just to play Hogwarts Legacy.
There-
You're not alone.
You're
not alone.
Raise your hand if you bought a PS5 for Hogwarts Legacy in the chat right now, because I did.
But and you didn't have a console already.
No.
You know what I mean?
No.
No. It's different. It's different because if they had 0 consoles and
Right.
bought a PS5 because this is the only video game they're gonna play, that's one thing. But if they had a PS4 and bought a PS5 because they wanted to get all the PS5 features because of this game, that's a different. That's a different thing that you're quantifying.
But that's what I'm quantifying, because there was a lot of people who their last system was a 360 or a PS3 who didn't get a PS4. There was a lot of people whose only system was a Switch or the N64 or the Wii. There's a lot of people who had a lot of old gen games. Remember, they sold a ton on the PS4. A ton on the PS4. So that is very quantifiable for the PS5. Because PlayStation was the highest selling console for Hogwarts Legacy. Then it was Nintendo. Then it was Xbox.
Lizzie said GameCube. Don't laugh at me.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not laughing.
We have
That
a lot
was
of
the
people
reality.
who were. Lauren was gifted a PS5. David upgraded from PS4 just because of Hogleg.
That's what I'm saying. Thank you.
Ether bought a PS5 specifically, then a Steam Deck.
Like, a lot of people were not upgrading their consoles until Hogwarts Legacy.
So they were gamers, but not so up to date with stuff that was coming out.
Yeah.
They maybe still had interest, maybe still played, but old games that they'd had for a long time.
Yeah, there was nothing.
And this was the thing that spurred them to upgrade.
Yes.
And maybe return to gaming.
Yes. On a new level, since, hey, I just spent $500 for this PS5.
Yeah, might as well have
other games as well. Yes, that's what I'm saying.
On Twitch, BFP said, I didn't buy a PS5, but I got a new controller for the occasion. Does that count?
Yes, that counts.
Yeah.
That counts.
Big time.
Hey, Jerry. Aloha. Shout out to you and David. How you guys doing?
Britter said that instead of islands like on Animal Crossing, we could have our own newt cases, but it's basically our room of requirement environments. And with dueling too, Britter. I love that. I think that you are doing wonderful things on this earth, and that was just beautiful. That was amazing. Z, we have played the mods.
Yes, we have. I'm going to do a stream where I highlight the new mods, because I do play them. I just haven't streamed it. Streamed it. So I looked up online multiplayer role-playing games list, and these are some of the games that they have according to Google. World of Warcraft, an MMO, Guild Wars 2, Final Fantasy 14, an MMO, Elder Scrolls Online, an MMO, Star Wars The Old Republic, an MMO, Destiny 2, which we know the game director worked on, Monster Hunter, MMO, yeah, right there. I think we're getting an MMO, guys. Genshin Impact, Black Desert Online, Lost Ark.
Thank you.
Osha with the $5 super chat. Let me get my Nifflers and gifts in the chat. They need VR capabilities so you can experience like you were there. Yeah.
That would be cool.
I hope that is available with the sequel, especially with the I hope they keep their relationship with PlayStation, and they offer a VR capability with the PlayStation VR. I totally agree, Osha. Thanks for the super chat, by the way.
Rui thought Newt Cases is how the Vivariums were going to be accessed and loves this idea. Becky loves the idea of World of Warcraft, but set in Wizarding World. Becky, this is what I've been asking for. I've been saying it.
Yeah.
And you said we weren't gonna get
It's too much of a niche, bro. I didn't think it was too much of a niche.
Too much of a niche. Hogleg is a niche too. 34 million copies big.
Don't even say that. Don't even say that. Single player, open world, action, role playing type game is what drives the gaming community right now. So I don't want to hear that. Please. That is not a niche.
Okay.
DCU Online, yes, Rowan. But all of these listed, again, I put in the term that they have listed on the jobs. Online multiplayer role-playing games list. And all of these are MMOs.
I forgot what the bean word was for a second. I was like, James, no.
That is it. All of these are MMOs, bro.
Laura said, I'm an MMO player. I will love this.
I will love it too. I just don't know if the wider audience or the Hogwarts Legacy cats will be drawn to it. Because I'm just going to be honest with you guys. And maybe I'm thinking about the old days. We called the nerds in my comic book group and even in my gaming store group, because I had two friends who owned gaming stores, not just video games, but board games and everything else. They always called us sweaties because we were always sweating because there was a lot of us and we were playing games and we would be there for hours. MMO in the gaming sphere is a whole nother version of sweaty. Yeah, they call us sweaties. There's a whole nother, I'm telling you right now.
You guys were always sweaty.
The MMO, if gaming is a niche in and of itself for entertainment, even though it's the highest medium, it's the highest selling medium right now over music, movies, and everything else. It's the highest form of entertainment. MMO is one of the sweatiest niches within that gaming sphere. I'm just letting you know. I'm telling you. I know from experience. It's been a while since I've done MMOs, but I'm telling you, being in it and looking back, we were sweaty. We were obsessed, and we didn't care about hygiene. We just wanted to play. And I'm a college student / in my early to mid 20s. We didn't care. We would play when we get off of work and be there till 4 a.m., wake up at 8 and start all over again with work and everything else. MMOs is a whole new form of sweaty. And there's not a lot of MMOs that are popular over on this side of the not Western Hemisphere, on this side of the ocean. Japan loves them. They love them. I don't know how that's going to fare for us. That's all I'm saying.
I can't get over you guys being called sweaties because it's perfect.
Yes.
It's perfect.
But it wasn't just with games. It was with comic books, too. Because we would just be in there looking through comics and talking and yelling at each other about different topics in the comics. Like, we were called sweaties, bro.
And you guys, when you would play Smash Brothers, that's what I'm thinking about.
Right.
You guys were always really sweaty.
Well, it was Smash.
I mean, it was Smash Brothers. Of course we were sweaty. There's a lot going on. Okay,
Wait, Jerry says MMO plus serious gaming equals lots of preparation. Thank you. You get it, Jerry. Yeah. You get it. If there was a Wizarding World MMO, I would have to stream again.
Streaming it would be really fun.
God. Streaming it would be so
really
much
fun.
Yes, Rowan.
That would be awesome. We were back when we were talking about all of the online multiplayer games. Ramel was like, and those were good games.
Yeah.
Ocha said, every hardcore gamer is a sweaty. Everyone loves the term sweaties.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Travis said, originally World of Warcraft was rating for hours several nights a week. Newer versions with auto grouping makes it less of a time sink. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Beardo said there's a lot to think about. DeCourcy can't laugh at you. He was doing the same thing with SF2, Mortal Kombat, and
Let's
Killer
go.
Instinct, but in the arcades.
Let's go, DeCourcy. Let's go. Spinning the coins. Go to single scene. Wait, go back up over here on Twitch right quick. Cindy says, so James, are you saying that you and your friends are the inspiration for the air cleaners and deodorants in the car shops? Yeah.
He used to use the spray deodorant. Like, that was James.
Yeah. We were spray. Yeah. We had to open up the windows
smells.
at each end.
Yeah.
At each end of the store so it wouldn't drive away. Bro, board game night, especially Warhammer. I painted the figurines, guys. Y'all don't know. I did all of that. Yu-Gi-Oh? Oh my gosh, Magic the Gathering? Man, hours. 5-6+ hours.
Oh my gosh.
Tabletop, bro. Tabletop.
Oh my gosh.
Y'all don't know, bro. That's why I was loving Magic Awakened so much. Card games is right up my alley.
Laura said World of Warcraft is still very active. SWTOR is still going. We need Hogwarts.
Yeah.
People are talking about MMOs can be toxic. Denebula said all things can be toxic with the wrong attitudes or environments.
Don't worry about that with this game. You got our community.
Yeah.
Retro, Ben, all of us, you guys, we're good. Don't worry about that.
Mr. Meownand said, I just want an HP game that I can pour thousands of hours into.
Yeah. I mean, we've put over, 600 in Hogwarts Legacy already. And that's not even a lot.
Perez is wondering if the WB servers could handle that as is. They don't have the infrastructure for it, and money is definitely a factor.
I wouldn't say they don't have the infrastructure for it because Mortal Kombat is online. So, obviously, the service is going to be stressed to an nth degree when it comes to an MMO like that, for sure. It's going to be more server power needed. And they had server issues with Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League when that went out. So, I get it, and definitely cautious when it comes to that. If they're doing this, though, they have to understand that they're going to need it. And the game director who has experience with all of this, like Jared, I think will definitely let WB or whoever needs to know that, hey, we need at least X amount of servers, X amount of manpower to man these servers, and vice versa. So, WB might not know, but they're hiring at least the people who know what they're doing, who can help them with this, which is a positive.
Justin favors open world RPGs over MMOs for creativity and story.
For sure, I agree. I prefer that too.
Rui's agreeing that Hogleg is great, but not the best streaming game, but an MMO would be perfect for streaming.
I agree.
Chat can get involved on the second monitor. Yep. Perfect.
You can do the chat. There's extensions for games where chat can control what you do in game for certain games. And so, that would just open up a whole new engagement type environment when it comes to any Wizarding World game. So, agreed.
You got your nerd cred confirmed.
Who said that?
Denebula. And then Gabe said, my man. DeCourcy's boss at work has a D&D table, and he paints figures, and it looks pretty cool. That's pretty awesome.
We just found a neighbor who does that. So
yeah, we need to
we're about to
BFFs.
We're about to be BFFs because we're trying to get back into that D&D scene.
Yeah, I miss it.
Yeah.
Do you think they would ever do another HP card game? That's what Mr. Meownandez wants to know.
I think that would be a great mobile game. They might not print the stuff. It could get somebody to print it. Because, was it Wizards of the Coast? Didn't they do the first ones? I can't remember who published those. But I think that would be a cool mobile game, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Opening packs like Pokemon TCG.
Lizzie said it would be fun, especially if we do it like the night bus when we were just starting out.
Facts.
High IQ said HP card game isn't that Magic Awakened.
Yeah, to a degree. Yep.
Kind of.
What
year would we speculate that this game might come to exist? That's what Major Bond said. We
Yeah,
were talking about that earlier.
that's what we
Major
were talking
Bond.
about. I think if I were to put money on it, I think based off of I think Hogwarts Legacy is its brand altogether. I think Hogwarts Legacy is its own brand. Yes, it's from the world of Harry Potter, but Hogwarts Legacy, when you hear it, you think successful game, you think popular game. It's a brand in and of itself. I think you have to name it something along the lines of Hogwarts Legacy, online or whatever you want to call it.
Oh, I see what you're
Because
saying.
Wizarding World is just not appealing to people, to the casuals for sure. And Harry Potter online, maybe. But Hogwarts Legacy is it right now. It's hot. It's so hot right now. Hans
so
is so
hot
hot.
right
So
now.
hot right now. So if they call it Hogwarts Legacy Online, which is where I'm getting to, then I think it would have to be around that timeline or before. They can't do anything past that. Because the series, the actual single-player game, is continuing that story in that timeline. Whereas with the MMO, you don't have to go into like years. You can just kind of stay stagnant if you wanted to. And so I think 1890s and before would be perfect for an MMO like this. And I think the older the better, especially once you start getting into Knights and everything like that. As a Merlin fan, as a Founders fan, as an area and narrative, we really haven't explored either that time period. I think that would be really cool. There's a lot of OP Dark Wizards that are around that time period too, which would be cool bosses to go against, just to throw that out there, as a group of students. Just throwing that out there. But that's, if I would put money on it, I think that would be it. I love my weekly D&D game. Been playing since for a long time. Yes, they never end. I really enjoyed the RPG. I almost said it. We did on Twitch. I forgot y'all did that, Cindy and Ron. That was good. That was good.
People on YouTube are talking about how a Harry Potter D&D would be awesome. We thought
did that.
I think it was Animagus was gonna write one for us, or was it?
Did we do that with freaking
It wasn't
nerds?
Zelman. We didn't do a Harry Potter one.
A spinoff or like a side one?
We talked about doing one.
Okay.
But it never ended up happening. Yeah. Why isn't there one already?
Yeah.
Like, it would be amazing.
Yeah.
Rui said, "Call it Hogwarts forever."
I love that.
That's a great idea.
That's a great name. That's a great name.
Merlin said, "When you showed that list of MMOs, I'm not sure if I felt pride or shame in the fact that I played all of them." All of them.
All of those turkeys. Yo, no, that's a badge. That's a badge of pride right there. I didn't know that. I've only played like a handful of those. That's awesome. RuneScape for sure. Everybody played RuneScape.
Yuri said, "I'm currently homebrewing a 5e HP rule set because there's so much potential."
Bro, 5e? Oh my god. Are you
Awesome.
So you definitely the dungeon master then.
Hogwarts 365 forever for the memes.
Yeah, I think a Hogwarts Legacy Online, because I think Hogwarts has to be the center point. Going to school is the center point. Everybody talks about the sim element that they wish they had in Hogwarts Legacy. So I think it has to be something centered around Hogwarts Legacy or Hogwarts overall.
Do you think it'll be like a Sims thing?
No.
Okay, I was gonna say,
no.
because you've talked about that before, that you wouldn't be like shocked if they did do some kind of Sims thing.
Yeah, because it's just such a wide appeal for it, and it would appeal to the casual non-gamers as well. But no, I'm saying I use the Sims element as an example because people will just want to experience being a student. That's why Hogwarts Mystery is still like killing it for whatever reason. Magic Awakening is still killing it, overseas. Puzzles and Spells is just reliving. It's just a mindless game, but it's centered around that time frame with Harry and them as students. So being at Hogwarts is what everybody dreamt of and stuff. So
Yuri said they're a forever DM at one table, and we'll be happy to share their HP one once it's done.
yeah, for sure.
Thank you.
For sure. Get some insights and ideas. for sure.
Ocha said the name has to be easy to remember for the non-fans. Yep.
Exactly.
Yep.
And recognizable. And I don't think Wizarding World is that recognizable. And honestly, I think Harry Potter is still toxic when it comes to that name to the outside casuals. To us, it's Harry Potter, like whatever. They named Pottermore or WizardingWorld.com to HarryPotter.com. So it could be Harry Potter Online. It could be Harry Potter MMO, whatever you want to call it.
Oh, they changed. It's not WizardingWorld.com anymore?
It's Harry Potter.
What?
To make it, I think, because they're just gearing up for the TV show. They're gearing up for all the games they're probably going to put out. And it's recognizable. It's just recognizable. But they can't say Wizarding World Online, which is what a lot of us thought it would be. So it would just be Harry Potter Online or Hogwarts Legacy Online and just go from there. Obviously, it could be completely different, but those two are more recognizable, and what's in those two titles, I think, has to be present if there's a new title. Hogwarts, Harry Potter, it has to be present.
So I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
That is probably a stupid question. For these games, these MMOs, is there an option to play by yourself, or do you always have to play with somebody else?
MMOs?
Yeah.
Yes. Stargazer, correct me if I'm wrong. Rowan, correct me if I'm wrong. I think there is. I think there's an option to play by yourself and kind of like grind and level up before you do like the raids, the massive raids and stuff together. So yeah. Because I haven't played Final Fantasy 14 in a minute, and I'm trying to remember.
Oh, Merlin said most of the time you can play solo.
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Okay, so that's what I remember.
Okay, and Travis said plenty to do solo, crafting, questing, pet collecting. Okay, awesome.
That's what I remember.
As long as I don't always have to find people to play with.
No. That would defeat the purpose of that game also.
Or like not just like have to find people, but like forced to interact with people all the time.
Now, in those type of games, you wouldn't get like good gear or good experience if you didn't play with other people.
Yeah, but I like just having the option. Like, tonight I don't.
For sure. Like, hey, not tonight, maybe this weekend. Like, I can join. Yeah, for sure. You can put in like an hour or two, do what you need to do to get ready for the weekend raid or whatever that's going to happen within the groups. That's certain time period and stuff for sure.
Okay, awesome. Yeah. There's so many people in the chat who are giving answers. So, Ocha said older MMOs were group, but newer MMOs are single. HiIQ said some MMOs like Elder Scrolls Online let you play solo. It's just a bit harder.
Yeah.
Laura said tons of solo play options. You don't have to do dungeons or raids. You just go quest around.
Yep.
And Mr. Meownandez said, I know Destiny, you can do all the activities alone except dungeons and raids. So, awesome. Perfect. I love it.
And I hope they bring a lot of stuff with Destiny. Because Destiny, like, by far is one of the best, like, ever until PlayStation messed it up. No, I love PlayStation. PlayStation, if you're listening, I love PlayStation.
James.
Thanks for the time checks, Rita and Cindy. Okay. We can keep talking, honestly. But it is getting close to our time cutoff. So, real quick, what we know so far. The new Untitled game. Avalanche is hiring multiple positions for it.
Dylan
with the yos. Celebrate 32 months of Patronus Squad.
32 months is a long time.
Bro, so long. I know.
Cool.
It's crazy. I'm trying to think. So yeah, Avalanche is hiring for a new Untitled game. We have the name of the director, Jarrett Burbach. Probably like butchering that name. That's not it. Hold on.
Oh, it's right there.
Oh, yeah, it is right here. So let's go back over. So, Avalanche is hiring for a new game. And they say they're working on talent for multiple games. So it might be other games outside of the sequel, the DLC, and this online multiplayer game. There could be other games. We highlighted this specific online multiplayer game because all of these job positions are for that game. And we actually found out who the game director is. His name is Jared Burbach. I hope I'm not butchering it. Who has extensive experience in the MMO / online multiplayer games. Currently game director for Untitled Game, experience at Riot Games and Bungie, who makes Destiny. And we get a little bit of insight into that as well with his LinkedIn profile, showing a lot of stuff. He worked on League of Legends, Valorant, and of course Destiny alongside some other games. So that's who the game director is. Now, when you type in multiplayer, oh, wrong screen. Oh, I edited it.
That was us.
I exited. When you type in online multiplayer role-playing game, it gets the list that I showed you guys earlier, which all point to an MMO. It'd be cool if it was an MMO. I'd be fine if it wasn't. But whatever it is, it has to appeal to that Hogwarts Legacy audience, that Harry Potter audience, and of course gamers. And that's where that balance is going to fine-tune. It's going to be hard to do, but they're at Avalanche Software, and they nailed that. They nailed that balance. And so Avalanche Software at the helm as a studio, bringing in talent like a Jared to put in something that we haven't seen from the Wizarding World before outside of the mobile game Magic Awaken, and even MMO elements like with Harry Potter Wizards Unite with the skill trees and stuff, I think is going to merit a great marriage between the two, just with the studio and this type of game. We just got to see what WB is going to enforce, because they do have to listen to the higher ups. And hopefully they let Avalanche cook, which has been a hashtag ever since the release of the first Hogwarts Legacy. So I'm excited. I'm enthusiastic. It's okay to be cautiously optimistic based off of the past and the higher ups and stuff like that. And I mean, just like with anything, we need evidence in order for us, to actually get a clear view of what to expect when it comes to this game. But all the pieces are there right now, especially with the hiring. I'm looking forward to who they bring in and looking at the past experience for those people, for the narrative and for the gameplay design and everything under the sun. So I'm enthusiastic. I'm excited. This is not going to come out before the sequel. Just keep that in mind, because they've been working on the sequel already. They haven't even started with this. So keep that in mind. This is not coming out for another 3 to 4 years, the earliest in my opinion. The earliest. So we're going to get the sequel well before we get this game. But it's great to see Avalanche Software expanding. It's great to see them bringing in talent in an industry that's constantly losing studios and talent. So hopefully we're wishing for the best and definitely cheering Avalanche Software on as we get more games from this beloved universe, from this beloved studio. So
Aramea said this is some mad Sherlock Holmes work.
Thank you. This is what we try to do over here at XpectoGO.
And Paul, yes, we are going to continue with our Hogwarts Legacy playthrough.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's coming back. This is just the weekends. We've been going out of town. You have a retirement party possibly, or a birthday party, I think, this weekend. And so once our weekends clear up, my football thing ends like this weekend. So after that, we're going back to that playthrough, because we have to continue what happens with Marlena. And Sue has been working on her.
I've done the less interesting side quests.
Yes.
So some of the ones that I find to be the most fun, I've left. So I have a big list of quests that we can do. I've just been kind of like leveling her up on other stuff.
The bing
I have not done what I really want to do, which is go around and get all the field guide pages. I haven't done the Merlin trials.
We're saving that for a
haven't done the dungeons.
We're saving that for a chill stream with you guys. So if you guys are looking forward to our continued playthrough of Hogwarts Legacy as a couple, be sure to subscribe over on YouTube and follow on Twitch. We do share we do stream on both platforms when we do the playthrough, so be on the lookout for that coming up. Not this Saturday possibly, but definitely next Saturday. the first weekend in April, and that's
Hey,
my birthday.
Birdman.
And that's my birthday week. I mean, not week, but birthday month. So we got some stuff planned for you guys. Speaking of stuff planned for you guys, I will be. I gotta eat my beans. I know. We got to move to Expecto mode. No, we'll do Expecto mode right quick.
Harry Potter popcorn?
Butterbeer. We will be trying. We will be trying all of the new Butterbeer exclusive snacks in honor of the Butterbeer promotion that they have going on, starting next Wednesday. On top of the news that we covered, we got the fudge stripes, Butterbeer, and even the Hershey's. Where are you at? The Butterbeer Hershey's ones. So we're going to be opening. We're going to be trying all of those starting next week during my birthday month. And shout out to Texas Chica, told me about these. She said, James, you're going to love them. I did not know they exist. So
What are these?
These are Harry Potter gummies, but you got them with different characters. So you got Harry, you got Hermione, and I think and you got Ron. And these are limited time stuff, limited editions also. So honestly, there's going to be stuff I'm just going to buy and just save and not open at all, just because. So
I'm going to open it.
So be on the lookout for that. Did you find them at Walmart? Michael, I had to go to Walgreens for the gummies. I had to go to Target for the goldfish and the fudge stripes. I had to order the popcorn because they were out. All the stuff, that Butterbeer stuff, is out in our area. Walmart, Target, Kroger, Five Below, all just out. The only thing they're not out of is the goldfish. That's it. And the Hershey's ones. I mean the Kisses, the Butterbeer Kisses. But the rest of them I could not find. I had to go Sherlock Holmes on them. So we're gonna be doing that. So speaking of, Sue, let's go to Spectral Mode right quick.
Why did you say my name?
Because I was gonna have you go through the pictures while I eat 5 beans, because I did a bad thing and ate too many beans and said too many words.
Hey, you organized your desktop icons.
Again, yeah.
Sob, I am not a Hufflepuff.
I see you're a Hufflepuff. Well, what is she? Yeah.
I am not.
Guess, Sob, guess.
She is not a Hufflepuff.
Yes, our Walmart keeps running out of all of it. You have to time it just right when the shipments come in. Yeah. Yeah, that's what we went through, Cindy.
I am a Gryffindor.
All right.
Slytherin or Ravenclaw for sure. Sorry, Sob.
They said for sure. They were confident.
Sorry, Gryffindor. When I don't get Gryffindor, if it's not that, it is Slytherin. So that would be my backup. It's my safety house.
All right. Ooh. I forgot about the theme. Okay. So for those of you guys who are new to the channel, ever since the photo mode feature dropped in Hogwarts Legacy last summer, we've been highlighting the feature with coming up with themes every Wednesday to show off the following Wednesday. As a form to show off the feature, but also highlight some of the great photography from the community. We call it Expecto Mode. Expecto Mode, photo mode. Anyway, this theme that we're going to highlight today that we picked courtesy of chat last week was luck. We missed the whole St. Patrick's Day thing, so we're like, hey, let's just carry it over to this week. So these photos you guys are going to see are from our community in our Discord, !Discord if you want to join. And they post pictures throughout the week, and then we highlight them every Wednesday. So that's just what you guys are going to see for those of you guys new to the channel. Sue is going to...
I will drive.
You will drive. Let me switch, or just switch over to the double scene. I have to eat 5 beans right quick while we do that. Whoa.
Okay, so theme is luck. This
Lauren.
is from Lauren. I like the frame. Got it right after drinking a Felix Felicis.
Oh, so that's why they're golden.
That's why they're golden.
Oh my gosh, I love that. That's a great one, Lauren.
That is a good picture. I didn't know that they turned golden.
I forgot. Yeah.
Michael said 6 beans.
6? I thought it was 5. All right, Michael. I'm gonna eat them all at the same time.
I think, and Sab, I think we all have a favorite house, and everyone's favorite house is probably their own house.
Yeah.
So my favorite house is Gryffindor. But it's all good. What house are you, Sab? Ooh, this is at a Niffler place.
Oh,
I
gold,
like
the
it.
gold.
Yes.
Okay. I see what you did.
And the
fit.
outfit,
And
yeah.
the fit. Okay.
I
Lauren,
like that.
you killed this.
That's good.
That's great.
I like
I was
that.
worried about the theme because I didn't know how he would do it, but yeah.
Oh, this is from Crimson.
Oh
Cute.
my gosh,
He's
the
standing
mod.
like a person.
No, you can turn into one of the beasts.
Oh, it's a mod. I was like,
Yeah.
how are they standing like a person? That's
Yeah.
amazing. It's like a little man.
Yeah, so it's a Niffler catching possibly another Niffler
That's
with
what
the
it is.
knapsack. Crimson. Oh my
Crimson.
gosh.
That is crazy.
You broke the matrix on that one.
Oh, Sab, you're a Gryffindor too? Yes. And second was also Slytherin. Nice. Jinx.
Double jinx. Double jinx.
I said it first.
I know.
I said it first.
Yo, we were on it on that one. Good job. No way. How'd you get the rainbow?
It's a double rainbow.
You had to
Zoom,
add that.
zoom.
You,
Can
there's-
you add that in photo mode?
Or editing? How did you get the rainbow?
I like those boots.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love those boots.
I like the fit.
This is a great shot.
freaking great shot.
This might be one of my favorite villages.
Yeah,
Also,
yeah.
in the game. It's so cute.
All right, I have. Wait.
How many do you? Are you gonna eat them all at the same time?
Yes, I have to. I'm not doing one at a
James.
time. I'm not. I can't.
Oh my goodness.
There's 6. I got one in my hand right here, so I have 6 right here. I'm about to pop 'em.
Either said taste the rainbow.
Literally. All right, here we go.
Oh my goodness.
I got water this time.
Alexis's caption is, I said pot of gold, not pots and gold. Good help is so hard to find these days.
Oh, dirt.
Oh. I like this. Also with the outfit, with the luck, and the Niffler.
That's a great picture.
Ocha asked, how much control does the camera give you?
A lot. If you're talking in photo mode.
Ooh.
More than Assassin's Creed.
This is a screen grab, but it happened.
Oh, yeah, you have to capture it. You have to get that.
Have to. That's awesome. David said, never read multiple Birdie Bots beans at once.
I'm not doing one at a time. I'm hoping the good ones out-flavor the bad ones. That didn't happen here. Oh my gosh,
This
that looks
is
so
beautiful.
real.
Where's the luck element?
Green?
Oh, the green. Okay. I like the picture just on its own.
Yeah.
I love the hat and the angles.
The bokeh is real good with the foreground, kind of adding depth.
I like how the sheep is looking at us. It's pretty cool.
That's a great picture.
It's lucky to survive a whomping willow.
Another mod from that's what Aether
I was
was
gonna say,
talking
there's
about.
no whomping
Yeah.
willow.
They added it.
It's a dungeon?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. I gotta try that live.
Becky said, nothing to see here, just walking my sheep. I like this.
Aether, that is tough.
Oh, fun. Immobilis.
That is tough. The outfit too.
Seriously. Look at the foot.
Yeah.
Like, this is like a model pose that you're selling the shoe.
It's
you
one
know?
of the one of the poses in the photo mode, but yeah, it does look like you're like pointing the foot just to show off your shoes.
It's a nice clog.
Ah.
All right. That's all the photos.
Go to single sing.
Okay.
So thank you guys for the awesome pictures. Next week is going to be April. And I think I'm gonna pick some. I'm gonna highlight just like some of my favorite stuff. This is, I guess, my birthday month or whatever. So let's start with. Let's go out. Let's go in with a bang. Whoa, we got 131 likes. Thank you guys. Let's go in with Thestral being the theme for next week as
Your Patronus.
since that's my Patronus and favorite beast. So Thestral theme for Expecto Mode next week. I'll make sure to highlight it in Discord and the channel. And again, if you guys want to participate who are new to the channel, ! Discord, join in. Make sure you pick a role, and you'll be able to find the channel under Hogwarts Legacy at the very bottom. Expecto Mode, where you can submit your photos. So
See you, DeCourcy.
see you, DeCourcy. All right, let's get some yos in the chat. Let's do these pirouettes and get out of here. Thank you guys for being here and hanging out. You guys have been amazing. Thanks for all the input and ideas. I think we're going to talk about this more next week, especially if they decide to announce they're hiring again on another Wizarding Wednesday. This is like 2 Wednesdays in a row now. So Wizarding Wednesday is turning into Wizarding News Wednesday. So yeah, it is what it is. But anyway.
All right, we got some yos.
It's like suicide beings. Yeah, Jerry, you hit it right in the head. And don't forget to put in your suggestions on the chocolate frogs. Oof.
I'm still wearing my shoes.
I had to take my shoes off. All right, is the chair in the way? No. Okay. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. I was trying to go for 2 and like just went slow going. I was trying to do the little teapot thing, but I couldn't get my hand up.
Oh, we messed each other up.
It worked out. You probably still get like 100 or something.
Well, I did my best.
You'll probably still get a perfect score, 5 out of 5. Just because
5 out of 5.
Because chat is biased. Rita.
10 out of 10 for the family dance champion. Denebla said almost in sync. See you, Ether.
See ya, Aether.
Charlie asked, is this clickbait? I don't know. We always do pirouettes if we get 100 likes during the stream.
Yeah.
We've been doing this for like
almost
5 years.
All right, the last 2. Got to go buy some more next week.
All right. Who are we getting in these chocolate frog cards? As always, I hope to see one person and one person only. And her name is Jacunda Sykes. Merlin said, I even nailed the hero pose at the end of my spin. Thank you, Merlin. Michael gave me 10 out of 10, and he gave you a very generous 8 out of 10. So, good job, James. Stefan gave us 10 out of 10 for both of us.
Thank you, McKinster.
Micah also has the chocolate frog and will be opening it with us.
Hey!
Nice.
Let us know what you get.
Naylene said, I got 10 out of 10. Gryffindors are so skilled. Thanks, Naylene. Steph M said, Birdie Bot and Jacunda Sykes straight up wishing here. I know. It has been so long since we have seen Jacunda. I am genuinely concerned for her.
I know.
Perez said, Dumbledore and Bellatrix. Rita said, Amelia, yes.
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 You already know what I want. 10 out of 10 all around. Thank you, Cindy. You already know what I want. Merlin, Helga, or Jacunda.
Major Bond has 10 galleons on Rowena.
10 galleons on Rowena. Okay, Major Bond. All right.
The Ginger Stud has not been around in a while.
Bro.
Hengist of Woodcroft is also
It's
missing.
been years.
Denebla said, does Bellatrix have a frog card? Oh, yeah,
No.
You're right. She does not.
She doesn't.
Michael said, don't hate me, but who is Jacunda? Michael, we could never. Jacunda Sykes is the first witch to cross the Atlantic on her broom.
Yes.
She looks a lot like a... She looks a lot like Amelia Earhart. And it's a whole thing. But we used to get her all the time, and now we never see her. Just like we used to get Hengist of Woodcroft all the time. Our love for Jacunda goes back 5 years.
It's been an inside
since
joke.
way back when we started streaming.
It's
So,
been a running
like,
joke since 2020.
this has been a running joke since, if you ever hear us talking about Amelia,
Yeah.
we're talking about Jacunda Sykes, but as if she were Amelia Earhart.
Yeah.
It's the whole thing. Anyway,
It's similarities for sure.
I want to see Jacunda/Amelia.
Okay.
That's all.
All right, let's do it.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Again! We've gotten her every week, bro. Every week. I get excited with the small text, and it's her.
Daisy Dotteridge made the leaky cauldron. Michael said, "Oh, that's where the emote comes from," and he put the Amelia emote. That's how long we've been doing this.
That's how long we've been doing it.
We have an emote specifically for Amelia / Jacunda. David said, "So Jacunda has disappeared like Amelia." That's what I'm saying.
Yes, exactly.
Come in, Jacunda.
It's a
Where are you?
It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. Like, geez.
That's why I said I'm getting genuinely concerned for her because we haven't seen her in such a long time.
God.
Anyway, it's a whole thing.
You had to be there. You had to be there.
It's a whole thing.
Oh my gosh.
Lauren said, "Does all your Birdie Bots cards go? Do you mean these cards go into a collector's box? Like, yes, we keep them all.
We have a huge collector's box of them. Sue has organized, and we've given away a ton over the years. But we just can't get rid of them.
Butterflies.
We just can't get rid of them. So, yeah, because we open them so frequently, we're getting more than we could give away. So, yeah, we need to do another meetup just so I can give you guys like every one of them, so you can have them in your collection. But I think we have just about every card, if not. Yeah, we have just about every card. So.
Well, I mean, maybe there are cards we've never gotten, and we wouldn't know.
They're new. We definitely have every one of the old ones.
Oh, is there like a list? Okay.
Yeah,
we probably have. We have a lot of them.
Yeah. For 5 years, I'm pretty sure we have all of them. We've been doing it for 5 years, unless they got new ones. So, anyway, that being said, you guys, thank you so much for hanging out with your boy, myself, and Sue this Wizarding Wednesday. I enjoyed this topic. There's a lot of exciting news coming from Hogwarts Legacy, not just with the mods, but obviously with this new online multiplayer role-playing game that they're announcing, and whatever other games. They said multiple games that they're working on. So make sure you subscribe or follow on Twitch or subscribe over on YouTube. We'll be covering all the news every Wednesday here, 4:30 Eastern, and it's usually a good time. It's always a good time. Safe and fun. Just some news to throw out there for you guys. Again, exclamation point Shadows PS5. Thanks to Ubisoft Gifted, hashtag Ubisoft Gifted. I have a free key for the new game that just dropped last week, Assassin's Creed Shadows, on the PS5. And I asked, and they gave me another key. This time, this one's for the Xbox, which I'll be doing another giveaway for starting Friday. So right now, we're doing a giveaway. Just hit exclamation point Shadows PS5 and send you to my post for the giveaway, and just comment your favorite Assassin's Creed game. I will be playing it starting tomorrow and Friday afternoon, and a little bit this weekend for you guys, just to announce the giveaways and do all the drops. They got a lot of stuff going on over there, and we'll be back with my Sebastian ending theory video and our continued Hogwarts Legacy couples plays series live for you guys. So just to get all of that YouTube stuff out the way for you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out and just bringing the laughs and the great ideas. We'll see you guys in the next video or stream. We don't want to be biased. Probably in the stream. Until next time.
Ryan Little. Japan. Ryan Little.
Japan.